Today we're going to find the running back of my dreams. All of my favorite memories in college and NFL history were made by a running back, which quickly meant most of my favorite players became running backs. Not to mention, this is the first year of Madden where I didn't draft a running back in the first round of my annual franchise mode. So to make up for it, today we're going to find the running back of my dreams. Did you know that the Cardinals traded Isaiah Simmons to the Giants today for a 7th round pick? The Cardinals. Pittsburgh, I'm home, baby. So there's a couple of really cool things here you can do with the draft. Obviously, we're going to keep auto-generated just for the purpose of science. So we're going to give ourselves 5 years to find the running back of my dreams. If we can't find him within 5 years, we're going to come into franchise settings and edit the draft class strength. I'm not going to do it now, but quarterback will be put on very strong. Well, it looks like we don't have a running back in the top 10, which is very unfortunate. One running back in the entire first round. My preferred style of running back is a big bruising power back. You guys remember Brandon Jacobs from the Giants? How he used to just run over people? Kendrick Scott does not look that bad. 5'10", 221, day 3 running back. A break tackle, A BC vision. We're kind of there. I really need A trucking. I went through the list of all the running backs in season 1. Year 1 is a bust year. Jeremy Lewis, you're fired. Maurice Jones-Drew, that's perfect. Position expertise, running back and tight end. You don't really care about tight end. We're going to get Hayden Archer as well, because why not? All right, we got the best in the biz. It doesn't get any better than this right here. So even Mike Tomlin's happy with the choices that we made. Oh man, A stiff arm, B trucking, A break tackle, A carrying, A awareness. This is a beast right here, but the problem is he doesn't have the A trucking. Even his kick return is nearly an A, and this dude is a power back. What kind of power back does kick returns? All in all, this is a lot better than last year. Year 2 is unfortunately a bust year. I tell you what, we don't seem to be garnering very good results. This is only year 3. As I'm looking, I'm scouting. In year 4, we'll put the draft class to strong. Speaking of very strong, this team does not look too bad at all. We drafted ourselves a nice little running back. We got ourselves a nice little right tackle. Oh man, they got T-Bone down in... T-Bone's got to be put into second string for sure. What a great name. I mean, I'm getting distracted. Back to the mission. Strong class for the running backs. It's crazy because in every other Madden, it seems like, ooh, hold on a second. Solomon Bigsby, round 3 to 4. That's a lot of A's right there. A trucking, A stiff arm, A awareness, A BC vision, A carrying, the potential of A catching as well, just to spice it up a little bit. For a normal generated class, Solomon Bigsby is looking like a really underrated player. But here's the thing, the goal of today is to find a running back that's worthy of being taken first overall. At some point in this video, we're drafting a running back with the first pick. I am definitely going to put Solomon Bigsby on the board though. Because I put Solomon Bigsby on my favorites, they drafted him with the 4th pick. To be fair, he wasn't bad. 78 overall. With the 4th pick? Dude, this guy's a stud. 82 break tackle, 90 speed, 86 trucking, 92 carrying. This is not a bad running back. And remember, this guy was projected round 3 or 4. He's a star dev. See, this is what I mean though. 78 overall is really solid. If you hypothetically drafted Solomon round 3, round 4, you would be incredibly happy with that pick. Yeah, you got a $23 million bonus? Jeez. Anyway, the point is, we're looking for a running back that's sitting at like 85 overall. That is an X factor. That's what I'm hoping to find here. All right, this is it. This is our first year on strong running back class. Apparently, none of the top 10 prospects are running backs. We already found our later round gem. Now it's time to find our perennial round 1 running back. And it ain't Derek Cohen, I'll tell you that much. So where did this mysterious running back, he got taken 10th overall. He was 76. Even Bigsby was better than this guy. Yeah, I mean, he's all right, I guess. He's actually pretty fast, to be fair. I do like Bigsby better. Unless he's a superstar. I think we can do a bit better than that. Okay, still no running backs in the top 10. I feel like that's at least a minimum requirement, is that you got to be a top 10 prospect. You got to go into the year being like, whoa, this guy is a beast. Again, we're not seeing that in year 2 of a strong running back class. However, we do have 3 running backs in the first round for the first time. It's definitely looking a lot more respectable, but still none of the players really jump off the page. Definitely a strong running back class, like the draft strength thing said, but we have 1 more year of the strong running back class. But for now, year 5, is a bust. Hold on a second. Dante Samuel and Angelo Lawton were both 81 overall. So we're definitely getting there. 81 is really solid, but you got to remember, running backs are notorious for being, 80, 81 overall. Like, this is nothing new for us in Madden. We need the 85 X factor. It is time to put the running backs on very strong. Incredibly excited for this. We have 2 running backs, 7 and 8. Akil is very interesting. So we have a potential of 9 running backs in the first round. Mock Draft 2 has Akil being taken 14th. He has like A catching potentially. There was another running back that looked like a beast though. Caleb Burgess. This guy looks a lot better. I mean, I think they just kind of juice up all of their other stats. Like, why would he have A pass blocking? Why would he need A pass blocking? I'm definitely looking for something a bit different than this, though it's not a bad start. The awareness needs to be an A for their overall to be super high. The fact that he has a potential of A tells me he must be pretty good, but for a power back, B trucking is just not it. Okay, so Caleb Burgess is going to go 6 overall. He's a 77. At this point, it's not even worth checking the developments because, like, we need this to be 83 plus. 77 just ain't cutting it. 1 running back in the top 10. Sheldon Webb potentially 4th, but... And then in mock draft 2 dropping all the way down to 21st. This guy's not it. 79. I mean, he's not bad, Sheldon Webb. 1 overall away. I'm not mad at it. Star dev. I'm going to put development trait regression off, and hopefully that, like, buffs the chance. It makes it irrelevant how many X factors we have. Please, just number 1 overall, man. Number 1 overall. We're number 1 overall. It's a DT. There's not even a running back in the top 10, man. All right. We're gonna keep going here. I'm committed to finding this running back. Not even in top 10. How is there so many quarterbacks every single year? Let me look at the running back position, because there has to be some 99 X factors by now at least. Kissane Gaines, I don't remember him. Josh Goodwin is an X factor. Dante Samuel, we do remember him. He's a 96. So there is a lot of X factors that were drafted. Percy Newton, I actually do remember him. Although players are turning into what we would want them to, 99 X factors, there just has to at some point be a top 5 running back. Not saying he has to be number 1, but top 5 is easily achievable. Wait, not top 10, bro? So we're in the year 2034, officially 11 years in the future. I'm gonna keep going here. I don't care if I have to go 30 years, but we will find this player. Okay, Jalen Charles might be him. He's got all the basic intangibles here, but still a little bit of scouting to do yet. We also now have Larry Baker in 8. Top 5 projected. I mean, that's kind of what we're aiming for here. The awareness is really good. Dude, this might be him. Great to elite excel, great agility, elite strength. I think it might actually be Larry Baker, because he's a top 5 talent, but projected round 1. A awareness, A break tackle, A carrying, A juke move. The problem is that the catching traffic, the catching and all that lets this guy down because he's a power back. I don't know, man. I have a funny feeling that Larry Baker is the guy that we want. This is it, fellas. I'm trading up. It took all the way until 2035. Chiefs got pick 5. That's very weird. Broncos must have won the Super Bowl. The Ravens have the number 1 pick. Okay. Okay, this trade is not worth it at all, but this is just for fun. Don't even worry about it. We gave up an arm and a leg for this pick right here. Realistically, we could have just traded for the 5th pick or something and probably still gotten Larry Baker. It's part of the fun. So the first thing that's super interesting is his combine isn't all that great. His 40-yard dash isn't amazing. His bench press is terrible. Vert is okay. Everything looks okay, but he's got elite ratings for a lot of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take Larry Baker number 1 overall. He's a hidden development. Obviously, we kind of expected that. The only thing that's making me think that this is him is because of the A carrying and the A awareness. Plus, didn't he kind of look like Deion Sanders? Or is that just me? Am I seeing things? The 85? Yes! I told you, man, Larry Baker is him. Damn, Timmy Donaldson was an 84. Shaq Tucker was an 83. Jalen Charles was an 81. So he was like mad bait right there. Dude, this guy is a high-key a stud. All the way down in the late first round. Hidden dev also. He's only a star dev though. I think this guy was definitely the bait, Jalen Charles. He's only a star dev. And then Larry Baker is X Factor. Yes, sir. Any rocking number 6. When I played rugby, I wore number 6, so it was just meant to be, man. The only thing I'm a little bit annoyed about is that we couldn't do it on the standard running back thing. And to be fair, I didn't really give it a genuine chance at giving us said 85 overall, but I don't think it'd be possible on a regular running back class. The odds would have to be 0.3% or something. Satellite, balance beam, goal line back, jukebox. I'm telling you, that's Deion Sanders. That has to be Deion Sanders. Oh, that's so cool though, man. I don't know. There's just something about it, but we didn't draft the running back of my dreams per se, but we drafted the next best thing, which is an 85 overall X Factor. Fellas, if you made it this far in the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.